Welcome back to Trib Live Radio, everybody. I am Mike Groth. Things just got a whole lot sunnier here in the Trib Live studios on a beautiful day here in Pittsburgh.
Hi there.
Things got a lot more beautiful. The lovely Miss Lisa Ann has now joined us live in studio.
I brought this weather, so you know.
You had to have, because last year it was a rainy, cold, ugly mess, and now all of a sudden it's summer again.
Super nice out, right? I love it.
Have you been out enjoying the weather? Have you had any time since you've been with us here in Pittsburgh?
Not really, but it still makes everyone's energy better, so I'm just happy the weather's nicer. I bring weather everywhere I go. I haven't seen rain on the road in probably about a year.
Is that right?
It's weird.
That's, of course, your role playing Sarah Palin.
Yes, were you sad that she's not running for president?
I was going to ask you, how upset were you that she
Not
announced
at all.
it? Does that affect what you...
You know, I'm shocked at how little people follow what's going on in the world because I am waiting for her new book to come out.
Yeah.
Because we're planning on reenacting her entire book. I'm using it as a script on my website, which is thelisaann.com. So we're going to be able to reenact this, and I've already got, I already know little snippets, but when somebody's releasing a book like this, does the world actually think they're going to run for president?
I mean...
I think this is her last chance to make a little bit more money.
Yeah, I mean, she's dealing with a lot of troubles now because she's been collecting campaign contributions when it was kind of announced, when she kind of knew that she's
super shady.
Did you
I picture her in a porn one day.
Did you?
I would follow her on Twitter, and then someone would block me. And then that person would quit, and the new person would come on, and I'd realize I was unblocked, right? And then I'd be, tweeting her, and then people love when I tweet her, and then I'd be blocked again. So now I'm unblocked, and it's been so much fun. I mean, the opportunity to be in the Eminem video We Made You as Sarah Palin.
I was going to ask you about that.
So amazing. And then all the other mainstream press I got and the connections that I made through doing it. My Twitter is The Real Lisa Ann, and I'm working on getting verified so everyone knows it's really me. But Twitter is a great place to get ass. You can hook up with a lot of people on Twitter.
A lot of people get in trouble that way. I guess that's not so much a concern for you.
Not
That's a good way for you.
I'm free of all the hang-ups the rest of the world has to deal with.
That's wonderful. We're talking to Lisa Ann, XXX superstar. She's at Blush tonight and tomorrow night. She's just a ball of energy here. I
got a good workout in this morning. I like to do a good workout before an interview because then I'm awake for you.
Okay, let's talk about basketball. I don't care.
What are we gonna? You don't watch basketball?
Not NBA. I watch college. We don't have a team here in Pittsburgh. I'm from Pittsburgh. I grew up in Pittsburgh. I've never had a team to really get into. I love college basketball, but
I'm gonna have to be college, which is gonna be dangerous because then I'm gonna want to have sex with all those college boys.
Have you ever dated any famous athletes, or
maybe?
I
don't tell, and I'll tell you why. And I'm writing a book right now, and everyone's like,
describe them with
me,
rhyming names.
And they're like, are you gonna tell? Are you gonna give names? Like, no, because that would ruin the game that I've got going right now. Why would I throw myself under the bus and not be able to hook up with other athletes in the future?
So you do.
I do.
But you're just not going to at all.
Tell.
Well, that's no fun.
And this is just one more way for more athletes to hit me up.
There you go.
On
Twitter.
I will say that I did go to the Super Bowl with the Cowboys in 1996.
As their special guest?
Yes.
Invited by who?
Well, I'm not going to say, but it was the Cowboys in 1996. It's kind of not hard for you to figure out.
That's very hard for me to figure out.
Think about it. Think about it.
That was when they played the Steelers in 1996 in Tempe, Arizona. Was that the one that you went to?
Diana Ross was the halftime entertainment. She was brought down on a chopper. It was pretty amazing.
How is it?
Think it through. You're gonna go online later. And
Michael Irvin?
I know who it was.
Is that the easiest thing? Is that just the obvious? It's got to be Michael.
I thought Aikman, but that was just me.
It's certainly not Aikman.
I don't know what her type is.
It's certainly not Aikman.
Right.
You haven't heard many of the rumors about Aikman, apparently. If
you're
guessing, it's
very warm.
I see.
And we'll leave it at that.
I got it.
Aikman.
I got it. Yeah, all right. So now we got that one. See, we just got to dig a little deeper. She says she's not going to give it away, but she just gave it all away right there.
He's got his own show now, and he's also, recovering from what they call his demons, so he doesn't really interact.
Personal guest at the Super Bowl of Michael Irvin. That's the kind of thing that you don't hear about on Media Day leading up to the Super Bowl.
I don't want to say I was a personal guest of just his, because there may have been some other activity going on, because, it is what it is.
It's a good party.
It's a good party. And players, before Mike Tyson went to jail, it was a different world being a stripper because players would come in and they weren't afraid to be seen in clubs. Everything's changed now between their PR people, their agents, and the limits that are on them. It's harder for them to just be seen,
Yeah, so you don't see a lot of
They
it.
used to come in with book bags of money. It was so much fun back in early 90s. They'd come in with 30 grand in book bags and have all their friends. That was how they got you to hang out with them later, And it was it was just awesome. Times have changed.
So you don't see any more famous athletes coming in as often, and if they do, it's incognito, private rooms, that kind of stuff?
Yeah. sad.
Well, that's a shame.
It is.
Maybe you'll get some. Well, the Penguins are in Western.
Twitter does help.
Twitter helps. It's a great way.
They can follow you for the moment, hit you up, direct message, exchange real information, and then unfollow you, and then no one knows this happened.
Give the Twitter handle and the website again.
Lisa Ann, and my website is thelisaann.com.